Have you heard of funeral potatoes? They are what their name suggests. They're widely associated with funerals. Funeral potatoes are a potato-based dish in a casserole form, the ultimate comfort food that is usually served hot at potlucks. It is a widespread tradition to serve them at gatherings held after funerals, hence the name. Easy to prepare, they travel well, and they feed a crowd. Hi everyone, it's Carrie and welcome back to my channel. On my last video, my mom made funeral potatoes as a side dish for our Easter dinner. And Rose Moore, hi Rose, requested a video where I show you how to make funeral potatoes. So let's get cooking. The ingredient list isn't very long and it isn't fancy either. While it's not difficult to put together, it does bake up into a truly comforting and filling side dish. Have you ever heard of funeral potatoes? Are they a tradition in your community? So here's all the ingredients that you're going to need to make this dish. The first step is to put in 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. Next, add 3/4 cup of milk. And what I'm doing here is pouring the milk back and forth between the cans to try to get all of that cream of chicken soup out of the cans. Just a little trick my mom taught me. The next step is to add 1 cup of sour cream. And I have to admit that I do this by eyeball. I know that I've got a 500 ml container, and so half of that container is going to equal 1 cup. So I'm just measuring it roughly. Here's a fun fact. During the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, one of the souvenir food pins featured a depiction of funeral potatoes. Next step in this process of making our funeral potatoes is to add 2 cups of shredded cheese. Now here's a question I have for Kirkland. Why is the zipper in the middle of the bag? Why not at the top of the bag? It makes it way easier for pouring. Watch me struggle. I don't know. Do all of you struggle when you're pouring your cheese out of the bags? It may just be me. The next thing you need is a 1/2 cup of melted butter. And yes, it's important that it is butter. You will notice the taste and how it mixes into the funeral potatoes. While the butter was melting in the microwave, I mixed together the first 3 ingredients, the cream of chicken soup, sour cream, and the cheese. The next thing to add is your bag of hash browns. Now, the trick that the pros, my mom and aunts, will tell you is that it needs to be a thawed bag of hash browns that you add. Funeral potatoes are also called great potatoes, cheesy potatoes, hash brown casserole, cheesy hash browns, or party potatoes. Now we're going to add 1/3 cup of chopped onion. You can do fresh onions or you can do dehydrated onions. It really doesn't matter. Either one works. Mix that all till well blended and add as the last ingredient your 1/3 cup of butter, and again make sure that that is all mixed together well. Now we're going to work on the topping. So we're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter and melt that together in the microwave. Next, take your 9x13 pan and spray it really well with your cooking spray. Make sure that everything is coated so that nothing of this potato casserole sticks to the edges. And put that potato mixture now into your 9x13 pan. Next, make sure that it's spread out evenly in the pan so that it's a consistent depth so it cooks evenly. Our second ingredient for our 2-ingredient topping is 2 cups of crushed cornflakes. I'm going to pour them into the Ziploc bag and just crush them with my hands. Now we're going to take the 2 cups of crushed cornflakes, combine together with 2 tablespoons of melted butter, mix those together, and pour on top of the potato mixture in the 9x13 pan. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit like and subscribe. I post new videos once a week on Wednesdays, and I'd love to have you as a viewer. The funeral potatoes are now ready to cook, so they're going to go into a preheated oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to cook it for 1 hour. And that's how you make funeral potatoes. Simple ingredients mixed together and a quick, easy side dish that my family and friends love to eat. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably really enjoy this next video where I teach you how to make my meatball recipe. Meatballs go great with funeral potatoes. So if you click on the screen right now, you can go and watch that next. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make one video every week on Wednesdays, and I hope to see you then.